Last month, the federal Liberal government shut down the 119-year-old Lacombe Research and Development Center in Lacombe County in Alberta and put 100 employees out of work. Like they do almost everything related to farming and the lives and livelihoods of Canadian farm families, rural residents, and agribusinesses, the Liberals did it without meaningful consultation with agricultural producers and without proper assessment of the impact on Alberta's agricultural sector as a whole. The truth is that for more than a century, this research centre advanced innovation in crop sciences, in livestock and meat production, in sustainable systems, and through long-term trials. According to the very researchers themselves impacted by this closure, who weren't given any advance notice, it was a shocking and unexpected decision that directly impacts leading-edge research that helps feed the world and for which Canada has been historically renowned. Already, local municipalities and producers raise serious five-alarm fire concerns that long-term trial data and specialized infrastructure cannot be moved or recreated elsewhere, and that the research has regional and national importance for producers, especially in livestock and crop science in every corner of the country. A new survey exposes the devastating reality that 90% of agri-food business owners say Liberal policy restricts productivity and growth. I myself have been devastated to see with my own eyes and hear with my own ears from the 70% of Canadian farmers overall who now tell their children not to take over the family farm as more farm families lose hope for their futures and are prepared to walk away from their ways of life, from their livelihoods, from their legacies, built through hope, sweat, blood, tears, crazy conditions, technology, and frankly, non-stop labors of love, where they, almost like no one else in Canada, live off and with the land. This unilateral Liberal edict harms Canada's future food production and food security for every single Canadian. It makes Canada even less productive and less competitive globally, just like these Liberals have managed to do in almost every other single way in our country. The fact is, Liberal red tape and taxes have already increased Canadian food inflation to over 7%. Now get this, that's more than double the rate in the US. And the truth is that Liberal grocery taxes like the federal industrial carbon tax and food packaging tax have driven up the cost of production across the entire food supply chain in Canada. Any rural person, farmer, rancher, or agricultural producer or entrepreneur will tell you that reality. Hammering Canadian farmers and targeting innovation and science in agriculture will not fix the Liberal-created Canadian food crisis. Conservatives will continue to fight for Canada's hardworking farmers, ranching families, individual entrepreneurs, investors, researchers, service companies, and local agricultural businesses, just as we always have. And Conservatives will always fight and will continue to cut punishing Liberal regulations and taxes from the farm to your kitchen table for Canadian food security and affordability. And make no mistake, Canadian farmers and ranchers, they're the best in the world.